Thank you for having me today. I'm really glad we are diving straight into the technical details. Virtualization has completely shifted how we build and manage enterprise IT. It make it takes us away from rigid, expensive physical hardware and moves us toward flexible systems that save money and keeps running even when equipment fails. Today, I'm going to break down the fundamental building blocks of a virtual machine and then share two practical ways I'll use this technology to improve actual business challenges. To start, what exactly is a virtual machine? Essentially, a VM is a software based computer that sits on top of a physical host server. It acts just like a physical machine with its own OS and apps, but it relies on four core elements to operate. First is the hypervisor. You can think of this as the main engine or air traffic controller, you know, whether it's a type 1 bare metal hypervisor running directly on the host like VMware, ESXi, or Microsoft Hyper-V, or a Type 2 hypervisor. Its main job is to separate software from hardware, manage system tasks, and keep every virtual server isolated. So one crashing app never affects the rest. Second is virtual compute. This covers your vCPUs and VRAM instead of locking specific CPU sockets or memory sticks to one single OS. The hypervisor pulls all physical processing and memories together. This lets us assign precise amount of compute power to each VM based on what it actually needs at any given moment. Third is virtual storage. VMs don't write directly to physical hard drives. Instead, they use virtual disk files like the VMDK or VHDX formats stored on local drives, a SAN or a NANS. To the operating system inside the VM, it looks like a standard drive, but to an IT administrator, it's just like a file. Fourth is virtual networking. VMs communicate using virtual network cards, plugged into virtual switches inside the hypervisor. These setups allows VMs on the same host to pass data at lightning fast internal speeds. Lets us isolate traffic using VLANs and safely route to the physical network. Now, knowing the technology is one thing, but applying it to deliver actual business values is what. Here are two ways I could leverage virtualization in a real enterprise. First, for server consolidation and cost reduction. In a traditional setup, a company might buy 10 individual physical servers for 10 different roles, like a web server, a database, or Active Directory. Most of those physical servers end up sitting idle, using only 10 to 15% of their actual capacity. Host cluster, we can combine all 10 of those workloads onto just two powerful host servers that cuts physical hardware footprints by 80%, dramatically slashes power and cooling bills, and simplifies management. Plus, if our database needs extra horsepower during month-end reporting, we can temporarily boost its vCPU and RAM allocation and then return those resources to the main pool once the job is done. Second, for business continuity and disaster recovery with physical servers, a major hardware failure like a dead motherboard means days of downtime while waiting on parts and rebuilding system, because a virtual machine is essentially just a folder of files. We can easily take snapshots, clone systems, and replicate virtual servers to a remote backup location in real time. Features like VMware, vMotion, or Hyper-V Live migration allows us to move live, running VMs from one host to another for maintenance with zero downtime for end users. And if a physical server completely crashes, automated high availability instantly restarts those VMs on a secondary host, keeping business operations running smoothly. To wrap things up, virtualization isn't just about running multiple operating systems on one machine. It is the foundation of modern IT and cloud computing. By combining hypervisor, pooled compute, flexible storage, and smart networking, businesses gain unmatched flexibility, uptime, and cost efficiency. I'd love the opportunity to bring this practical approach to your infrastructure team, and I really appreciate your time today. Thank you.